This is definitely one of the most grotesque sci-fi films I've ever seen. The monster design in the movie is utterly shocking, leaving countless fans with deep psychological scars. It's said that no one dares to watch it a second time. This is none other than the prequel to the legendary claustrophobic masterpiece, The Thing. In 1982, a Norwegian research team in Antarctica discovered a mysterious creature that had been frozen in ice for hundreds of years. To learn more about its origin, they drilled a small hole into the ice and extracted some biological samples. After careful analysis, they concluded that this was an alien life form not found anywhere on Earth. The scientists celebrated the discovery, unaware that they had quietly opened Pandora's box. Old Black, one of the team members, heard a strange noise and entered the ice storage room to investigate. He didn't notice anything unusual at first and was about to leave when the alien suddenly came back to life. Everyone rushed out to search for it. 2 members spotted signs of the creature under the building. Just as they were about to call the others over, the monster suddenly shot out its tentacles, piercing one of them straight through the heart, then swiftly dragged the man over and swallowed him whole. The team opened fire frantically. The monster darted into a cabin, so they set it ablaze, intending to burn it to ashes. The creature struggled briefly before collapsing into the flames. Charred to a crisp, the monster was then dissected for research. Shockingly, the man it had swallowed earlier was still inside, undigested. Dr. Kate observed the creature's cells under a microscope and discovered that not only were they still alive, they were rapidly replicating human cells. A few members prepared to fly out to get help, but Kate suddenly realized something and signaled them to land. The pilot understood, but it was already too late. One crew member's head suddenly split open, his body turning into a giant, toothy maw from which countless tentacles shot out. The helicopter spun out of control and crashed deep into the snowy mountains. The others decided to leave immediately, but Kate objected. She believed the alien could perfectly replicate humans, meaning one of the remaining crew might already be an imitation. Everyone thought she was overreacting and insisted on packing up, but her fears were soon confirmed. Warning: high-intensity scene ahead. Warning. Screams erupted as the monster chased Kate down a hallway. A confused crewman stood in its path, only to be instantly killed. Another teammate arrived with a flamethrower, blasting the creature until it resembled a roasted squid. To prevent any cellular contamination, they doused the corpse in alcohol and burned it to nothing. Just then, the 2 survivors from the helicopter crash returned to the base. No one believed they could have survived, so they were locked up, and everyone was told they would undergo blood tests. Unexpectedly, a fire broke out in the lab, destroying all the equipment and making the tests impossible. This meant someone had sabotaged it, proving a monster was still hiding among them. Suspicion spread. Anyone could be the creature. When one injured man was brought in, his hand suddenly fell off, sprouting dozens of writhing tentacles. The severed hand was alive. It scuttled onto another man and began forcing its way down his throat. The injured man's body then started convulsing violently before a massive tentacle burst from his torso, killing another crewman instantly. Old Black tried to shoot it but was fatally skewered by a tentacle. Then came the film's most intense moment. The injured man transformed into a terrifying monstrosity. The beast crawled toward a fallen teammate and pressed its face against his. Unbelievably, it merged him into its own body, creating a hideous 2-faced creature. Kate attacked it with fire, but it escaped with the man in tow. The base leader was hiding in a corner when the monster found him. Just as it attacked, Kate appeared and set it ablaze, driving it outside. The flames spread rapidly, and she finished it off. But then the leader fled in a vehicle. Realizing the danger if he escaped, Kate and the others grabbed gasoline and pursued him, eventually tracking him to the alien spacecraft. Inside, they were awestruck by the intricate alien technology, centuries ahead of Earth's science. A glowing energy pillar, likely the ship's power core, illuminated the space. But suddenly a monster, formerly the leader, attacked. Kate ran, only to find herself at a dead end. The creature's tentacles groped for her but couldn't quite reach, so it tried a sneak attack from behind, dragging her out by the leg. As it opened its massive jaws to devour her, Kate shoved a live grenade down its throat. Boom! The alien was engulfed in flames and destroyed. In the end, only Kate and one other person remained. As they prepared to leave, Kate noticed something. This teammate had always worn an earring, but it was gone. Her suspicion flared. The man tried to explain, but Kate, on edge and paranoid, torched him without hesitation. He burned, never transforming back into a monster. Kate sat in the vehicle afterward, her face unreadable. Was she regretting killing an innocent man? Or had she realized that she herself might soon become the creature? The story ends there, leaving the audience with endless speculation. And that's all for this episode.